21st of March 2002 year, John Darwin, teacher and former prison warden, went canoeing on the North Sea. He was last seen rowing a canoe site in Canoe when he didn't come home. His wife and Darwin reported him missing. Mass searches involving police began, and Coast Guard, who covered all the way from site in Canoe, will be worthy the next day. His double paddle was found in the sea, however. No trace of John could be found. The search was later terminated, and Jonas Chili dead. A few months later, his broken canoe was supposed to show up in the North Garry near the place known as the Blue Lagoon. In April 2003 year, Darwin has been officially pronounced dead. His death certificate said that after going out to sea, he probably ran into difficulties, as a result of which he died. Using a death certificate, grieving widow Anna was able to claim her husband's inheritance rights. Life insurance field in the amount of £25,000 teacher pension worth £25,000 pension of a prison officer in the amount of £58,000, as well as a payment of £4,000 Ministry of Labour and Pensions, and another £137,000 from the FOG insurance pool. The total amount was £249,000. Darwin was considered dead until the year 2000. In the 2007 year, a man came to the London police station, introduced himself as John Darwin. He told investigators that doesn't remember anything about the past few years. He could give his name, date of birth, and personal data, but did not remember where he was. In an interview, she said that she is beside herself with joy that husband is alive. However, the police investigated his disappearance, getting a tip that John could be alive and live in Panama. Soon, Darwin's story was exposed as a lie when photos appeared on the internet which he posed for with his wife in 2006 year, proving that he was alive all this time. It turned out that John faked his death to avoid significant debts from its real estate and stock business. Incredible, but then helped him cope with it. He and his wife planned their death to demand insurance money to pay off debts. According to John, after he faked his disappearance, he moved to the Lakeland and regularly called in to find out if the shore of his return home is free. A few weeks later, he came back to his home and settled in the neighbor's house, which belonged to the Darwin family. During the day, he lived in a nearby apartment, and at night sneaked into the house through a secret door hidden behind the closet. This couple lied to the family, church workers, even their own sons, who didn't know what is he alive. Meanwhile, his wife was faking in front of friends, neighbors, and their two sons that her husband died. Over time, John became more and more confident in himself and dared to go out putting on a cap and regularly lying to hide your identity. One day, one of the tenants recognized him and asked, "Aren't you supposed to be dead?" John begged him not to tell anyone. He got away with it. In 2006 year, Darwin came up with a new plan to move to Panama to live more openly. He asked for a birth certificate in the name of a dead boy who was born around the same time that, and he took advantage of the birth certificate. He applied to get passports in the name of the deceased child, John Jones. His wife told sons that she needs to start a new life and she will move to Panama.